Okay, I didn't want this to get by like so many of these things do, but we were just talking about well, let's if we go down the row, I can't remember every one of them and on every occasion or whatever, but we've caught BP Earthwatch deleting entire years worth of videos to cover up inconsistencies and outright incorrect and outright wrong evidence. And then, here in the last couple of days, Dutch Sense is pulling the same kind of a thing that, all of his information is just disappearing, but, it's actually him that's deleting the stuff and then acting like, look, these people are, taking my stuff down, blah, blah, blah. Well, I've got another example of pure garbage cover-up and all that. It's, of course, Dahboo 7. Dahboo 7 yesterday had a live show where he talked about that now that he knows that George Soros is behind violent protests throughout the nation, and has had his dirty money fingers in all kinds of violent protests throughout the nation and all this. And what Dahboo 7 doesn't want anyone to remember is that Dahboo 7 made several videos back in the Ferguson days and the one that I remember over the rest of them was the one where he says that he's loading his gun and leaving his wife and kids and headed over to Ferguson to participate in the protest, where what he was doing right there was falling right in to the Soros crowd and becoming one of them without the shadow of a doubt, and then coming back home and reporting from the George Soros standpoint. See, what George Soros wanted out of Black Lives Matter is everyone to hate police, and blame the black people and hate the police all at the same time. Because we all know what Mr. Soros is up to. But when you got that kind of money, apparently you can get away with it or whatever. Who gives a shit? The all-knowing, all-seeing idiot Boo 7 here was a tool for George Soros, just like all these other channels that support these violent protesters that hate the police. If you remember right, in the Ferguson event, this was a big to-do about a freaking criminal meeting his demise. A low-life piece of scum that had no business being alive anymore. That Mr. Boo 7 thought that the police were in the wrong for offing this low-life criminal thug, and had loaded his gun to go down and support this. Now, to me, this is just a rock throw away from what the things that Mr. Pete Santilli did to get him in the federal pen forever and 2 days. Keep it up. Keep it up there, buddy. Logan out.